Hello and welcome to the next step in your color workflow. So in this lesson, we're going to create a user-friendly color workspace environment, and a couple of different factors can affect your color correction as well. One of which is the workspace surrounding your file, and another is the actual ambient light surrounding you as you edit. So in this lesson, I'd like to take a look at them both so you can see how we can optimize our workspace to ensure that we get the proper color. Now, as you may remember in a previous lesson, when we set up our preferences, we had talked about color themes. So if we go back to preferences with Command or Control and the letter K, you can see the different color themes available, and you will notice that most of them are a gray scale type color theme. This is because it's best to use a neutral toned color workspace when viewing your images versus brightly colored backgrounds or patterns that will ultimately affect how you color correct. In addition, you can also set up the color themes for the ACR plugin as well. The next thing to consider for your color workspace is the ambient light surrounding you. Regardless of the type of light surrounding you, you should make sure that the light is consistent. If your office space consists of artificial lighting and you also have windows that allow natural sunlight, then you're going to have a conflict when you color correct at different times of the day. If you color correct in the morning, then in the afternoon, and then again at night, you will have a completely different type of ambient light surrounding you. So this will affect what you see on your monitor and will affect your color correcting process. If you do color correct at different times of the day, I would recommend covering your windows with a neutral toned drape or shutters that will completely eliminate the outdoor lighting. But if you do need to work with some type of artificial light, make sure you're using a spider device to calibrate your monitor. And again, I recommend a spider that will take into consideration your ambient light prior to calibration. That way, your monitor calibration is specific to your ambient surroundings, thereby giving you a consistent and user-friendly color workspace environment from which to work with. Another consideration for limiting your ambient lighting is to use a shading hood on your monitor. Now, these are mostly found on professional grade type monitors. And the one that I use is a 24-inch widescreen LCD monitor. And the manufacturer, I believe you pronounce it ISO. So when I work on a project where color is critical, which is in most situations when I color correct, then I will use this exact monitor with the included shading hoods. So this helps eliminate most of the ambient light coming from the office or the outside light coming in, and will prevent some of that from spilling onto my monitor. So it's important to remember that there are different variables that can affect what you see on your monitor. So it's important to eliminate these variables as much as possible to ensure you properly color correct your images. Once you do that, you'll then have a user-friendly workspace. All right, so in the next lesson, we are going to go over swatches and your color panel.